Hello, Leo, and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're joining me for the very first time, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Liam from Luna's Tarot and Guidance, and all my information is in the description box below. So, Leo, we're going to be having a little look into December's tarot for you. All right, we'll see what we have in store for December. And as a little treat, because it's the festive season, we're also going to have a little look into a couple of the oracle decks. So a little bit of an extended reading for you, Leo. Just my little way of saying thank you for joining, thank you for subscribing. So just a little bit of a Christmas present. All right. So, Leo, sit back, relax, enjoy your reading. Let's get this camera down so you can see what the cards are. So, Leo, as we go into the new year, what I would ask you to do, and I invite you to do, is to reflect upon all the sort of the positives and all the negatives that have happened this year. And what I would like you to do is try to release all the negative energy and make sure that you don't bring it forward into the new year, and make sure that you take through everything that is sort of positive and has been serving you and has worked well for you. All right. So, Leo, let's see what we have in store for December. Bold and proud of you to show up in your reading. Just move those down so you can see them. Okay, Leo, so your energy for this month, we have got the Strength card. All right, so here we go, where you sort of come into your own reading. Right, so this month it feels that you are going to be fighting sort of a lot of things, and you're actually going to be showing a lot of strength throughout the month of December, Leo. All right, and I feel that you're going to be putting sort of a lot of things that maybe you didn't feel that you had the strength to do maybe within the last couple of months, that you're actually going to be able to sort of muster up the strength to be able to fulfill doing what it is that you need to do. All right, I feel that these are probably things that maybe you've buried your head in the sort of sand with a little bit and sort of said, oh, I'm not dealing with them yet, I'm not sort of strong enough. Listen, this is the month you are strong enough to do it. All right. And then as we look into your social and communication sort of side, listen, we have got the 9 of Swords in reverse. All right. So listen, what this is really sort of saying to me is it's like you're going to be overcoming all these fears and all these anxieties that you've had about yourself. All right, and sort of about how you socialize, how you communicate. I feel that you probably have like been a little bit worried about this, but it's like all of a sudden you're finding this new sort of strength within you to be able to sort of shift your energy and to change your pattern and your sort of perspective on how you view your social and communication sort of area. All right, so maybe this is like you now finding your voice, standing up and sort of saying what it is that you need to sort of say. All right, as we go into your pursuit for this month, look, we've got the 2 of Swords in reverse. So yet again, you know, as we look into the 2 of Swords, it's like conflict that you're not sort of seeing. It's the blindfolds falling off. All right, you're going to see sort of the things, and I feel that actually, yeah, you know, it really feels to me, Leo, throughout this month you're going to have a lot of strength to deal with a lot of things, maybe battles that you haven't fought before, that you sort of didn't want to see. All right, you buried your sort of head in the sand with it, and this sort of fear of like sort of anxiety and sort of depression of like not being able to do what it is that you want to do. Listen, this is the month you have got the strength for it. All right, and you have got the strength to fulfill what it is that you need to fulfill. All right, your sort of words of caution that have come out. Listen, I feel that don't be sort of too emotional about things. All right, as you're getting this sort of strength, you know, it's like you're going into sort of a new sort of phase, but don't be sort of too strong and don't be sort of too sort of emotionally harsh, especially as we look into sort of like your next couple of cards. Yeah, so it feels that, look, you're going to have the strength to deal with these sort of things, but I don't want you to be sort of emotionally too harsh with it. All right, although you've got this strength, you need to be emotionally stable with how you use this strength. All right, don't use it unjustly. All right, because I do feel that you're going to sort of be coming face to face with a lot of things, and you're going to be dealing with a lot of things sort of this month. All right, and make sure that you're emotionally in the right place when you're dealing with it. All right, don't sort of just think things through before you make your decision on what it is that you do throughout the month. All right, because then as we go into your self-care, all right, listen, I want you to do yourself some justice from this, because, you know, this is a lovely energy to have, but like I said, I don't want you to be too bold and too sort of fierce with it. All right, don't do yourself any injustice, because in your self-care sort of section, we've got the justice card in reverse. So to me, this sort of feels that, yeah, you might be, as much as you're going to have this power, you're going to have this sort of strength. Like I said, make sure you're doing it from an emotionally sort of stable area and an emotionally driven way. All right, make sure it's the path you want to go on. You don't have to use this strength just because you found it. All right, as much as you can use it to your abilities, and make sure you're using it to the best of your ability. All right, because then as we look into sort of your alignment card, all right, we've got the star in reverse. So like I said, if you can make sure that you use this strength justifiably to deal with the situations that you need to deal with, and from an emotional sort of stable sort of area, I feel actually you could bring yourself sort of into higher alignment. All right, and I feel that you could make these sort of dreams fulfilled. It's right, yeah, you could do it, but don't overdo it. Don't be too sort of strong and confident and bold. All right, make sure you're justified in your actions and where it is that you're going, because then you can bring yourself into the star, which is all about sort of fulfilling your hopes and dreams. And you know what, you may feel a little bit exposed by doing this, but you know what, I feel that you've probably already done that, and now it's like your time to sort of stand up and sort of get rid of some of that sort of exposure. I really sort of do. And it's like now you're going to sort of be finding a little bit of a balance, but I feel that you will only find that balance if you make sure you have the justification coming through. All right, and you do it from this sort of emotionally sort of well, stable, driven area. All right, make sure you think everything through before you make decisions on what it is that you want to do, because I do feel that you're going to have the strength and the courage to be able to deal with things this month. All right, and I just don't want you to burn any bridges. So Leo, let's have a little look out from the numerology deck for you. Yeah, to me, it feels like you're going to be sort of like finding your sort of voice, and you're going to be putting a lot of things to rest. All right, a lot of things that have been sort of maybe battles that have been around you, and sort of things that you've sort of not wanted to see. Yeah, exactly. Right, so this has just really sort of confirmed what I was sort of saying to you within your reading. All right, so we have got, look, reflect on your priorities. So, and that came out on the sort of strength card. So look, this is what it's saying to me. You're going to have this strength to be able to deal with, like I said, these situations. All right, but you need to reflect before you go forward on how you're going to, what it is that you want. All right, to make sure that you bring yourself, to make sure this is what you want, your true sort of destination. All right, don't just do this from an emotionally charged area. All right, don't go at this just like emotionally driven. Make sure you put some logic to it. All right, make sure you think things through. Reflect on your actions before you take the actions. Just think of what the consequences could be. All right. As we said, right, so from you having this strength and dealing with these things, it's like we've got leave the past behind you. I feel that these are issues that are from your past and have gone back for maybe quite a few months or years, whatever. But it's like, look, you're going to be, from having this strength, you've now got the opportunity to deal with it and to actually be able to make sure that this is the past and it is left where it needs to be left, so it doesn't affect your energy going forward. All right, like I said, you need to do this from the right sort of stance and from the right direction to make sure that it is what it is that you want. All right, so this is just saying to me that you're going to be leaving a lot of the past behind and you're going to be cutting a lot of that negativity out of your life by having this strength and standing up to these situations. Lovely to do that, you know. It's like you're cutting and burning bridges, but like I said, make sure that they're the right bridges, make sure that you're the right sort of chords to cut. And then your final card that's come out from the Moonology, look, is you can be very proud of yourself. All right, we've got be proud of yourself. So what this is really saying to me is, yeah, look, you can do this as long as you do it justifiably and you make sure sort of you bring yourself into sort of that alignment. All right, and make sure it's something that is true to your heart and your desire and your wish and what it is that you truly want. So please, this is why I'm saying, because I do feel that, like I said, you're going to be having this sort of burst of strength and this burst of energy to be able to deal with these issues. Make sure they're the right issues that you're dealing with and make sure you burn the right bridges and cut the right ties. All right, and then I feel that that's when you're going to be able to sort of be really proud of yourself, because you're going to be able to leave all of this sort of past behind, get rid of a lot of this negativity, and you're probably going to be able to see yourself in a new light and in sort of a new perspective, and actually a lot of a nicer perspective, because you're going to be in a higher alignment with yourself. All right, because you're serving your purpose to yourself. Yeah, and as I do feel this is probably quite something solitary as well, that you've been sort of maybe fighting solitary by yourself in your own sort of head. Because as I look at every single card, apart from sort of the strength card, obviously, and the knight, you've obviously got the animals in it, but every other card, it's just a single human. You know, it just looks to me that this is something you've probably been going through by yourself, and you've had the idea of wanting to be dealing with these, and you've never just had the strength. But now it's like, yeah, I'm going to do this. So enjoy that energy, Leo. Enjoy that energy. Yeah, again, see, this has just really confirmed what we've already sort of said. Look, you've got the knight, which is be brave and honest. So look, this really sort of says to me, yeah, you're going to be standing up to some of these demons and some of these things that you've not wanted to fight off for a while. It's like now you've got this surge of energy, this surge of strength, this surge of honor to want to be able to deal with this, because you know that it's going to serve you in your higher purpose eventually. All right, you know, it really sort of feels like that to me. You know, we've got these two knights here, we've got the strength card on top of that knight. You know, you're going to be brave, you're going to be able to deal with this. Just be honest to yourself in what it is that you want to deal with as well. All right, We've then got the medicine guardian, all right, which is be open to healing information. All right, so listen, like I said, I feel that you need to use this strength for your own good. All right, make sure that this is something that is going to be of a good energy to you, that is going to heal you and guide you in the right directions that you want to be guided towards. All right, make sure that everything is to do sort of with healing you. All right, I feel that this, and you're going to know what it is that you're going to need to deal with. All right. And then as we go forward, we've got the lady, which is enjoy growth and reap rewards. All right. So like I said, from this situation, I really do feel that you're going to grow. I feel that it's going to take a lot of strength and a lot of courage to do all of this, but it's like, yeah, you've got it to do, like the energy to do that there this month, Leo. All right. You can cut it out. You can deal with this. And you're going to be able to feel that reward, that, you know, and I feel that that actually is a reward to yourself of seeing yourself grow as a person. Because actually, obviously, by leaving a lot of this negative like energy behind from the past, if anything, you know, you're just going to put yourself into this higher alignment and you're just going to grow from that. You're going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. Don't get me wrong, you probably have a little struggles along the way. We always do. But that's the energy of the month. A beautiful energy to come out. I really like that energy. A very strong, bold, very Leo, I assume, you know. So, Leo, if you have enjoyed your reading, it would be lovely if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel and also giving this video a little thumbs up. Thank you very much for joining me. Have a lovely Christmas, and please make sure that you tune in for January's readings. If you hit the notification bell, you will get a notification, obviously, when these readings are live, so that you know exactly when to get hold of them. Make sure you check out my tarot deck reviews if that's sort of your thing. Also, please make sure you're following me on Facebook, on Instagram. I have been posting some other little contents out on there. I've put out a December tarot challenge, so if that's sort of your thing and you have your own tarot deck, you're more than welcome to take part. It would be lovely if you wouldn't mind tagging me in your pictures and sort of what it is that you're doing with the questions, because I love to see your sort of feedback. It really sort of inspires me to keep doing what I'm doing. So, you know, thank you for joining me. It's been lovely to read for you. Have a lovely Christmas. Like I said, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you hit the notification bell, make sure you give it a little thumbs up, drop a little comment if you don't mind, and I will see you in January. Take care for now. Have a lovely Christmas. Bye-bye.